Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, and welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Aisha Kay and welcome to the Ramadan series 2020. Okay, so before we dive into today's video, it's the last 10 days of Ramadan. Like, it came by so fast and we're almost done, and so you know how the end justifies the means, and these are the last 10 days where we should be doing more adhkar, more du'as, more salawat to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We should just be doing extra. An advice to myself, sometimes we can be lazy, but just push yourself, even if it's alhamdulillah, subhanallah, Allahu akbar. You can say those words, like don't just be there. Basically, these last 10 days we are advised to say this dua as much as possible. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni, or Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. So we are advised to say this dua as much as we can. So in today's video, basically we are going to talk about another unique surah in the Quran. So this surah is unique because it's one of the surahs that tell a detailed story, and it's a full detailed story. It basically teaches us how to deal with grief and sadness and hardships, and it's also one of those surahs where you can get a lot of lessons from, and one of those surahs that are just so relatable in life. So this surah was revealed in Mecca and some of it was revealed in Medina, and so there was a time in the Prophet's life there was a year in the Prophet's life where his wife Khadija anha passed away, and also his uncle Abu Talib passed away. Now these two people were like the stronghold, or like the rock in the Prophet's life. Like, these two people were the two major people in his life, and they had just passed on. And so this year was so sad for the Prophet that it was named the year of sadness. And so it was during these times that this particular surah was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And so if you know the story behind the year of sadness and what was revealed, you guessed it right. Today's surah is Surah Yussuf. Is the surah we are going to be talking on today. Now, a lot of us know the story behind, or the story of Surah Yussuf. So my Christian friends, this is also the story of Joseph, as you know in the Bible, or in Christianity. And so let's dive into some lessons. Perhaps the biggest lesson in this surah has to be forgiveness, because there are a lot of times where Yusuf or Yaqub had to forgive a lot of people in this surah. So Yaqub had to forgive his sons for what they did to their brother, and Yusuf also had to forgive his brothers. He had to forgive the wife of the minister he was staying with before he went to jail. So there were a lot of forgiveness between human beings in this surah that I think is something we should all learn from, because we should, no matter what somebody has done to you, we should try as much as possible to forgive them, because at the end of the day, one day we would also want forgiveness from God or even from other people. But if we haven't forgiven others, how do we expect to be forgiven? So I find this lesson very, 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 very important. So that's something we should learn from. And also another type of forgiveness, and that's dominant in the surah, is the forgiveness of Allah. So we saw how Yusuf or Yaqub forgave his children and everything, but at the end of the day, he told them that I would ask mercy for you from Allah, or like seek mercy from Allah, like ask Allah's forgiveness, So that's something we are encouraged to be doing constantly. Another major lesson we can learn from this surah is patience. There were lots of times in this surah where Yaqub, that's Joseph's father, showed patience, right? So from the time Joseph got missing, or they told him Joseph had died, he had patience. Like, he believed in Allah, he had conviction in Allah, and that's something we should all try and emulate as human beings. Like, in this world you need patience to be able to move smoothly in life. Like, you should have conviction and faith in Allah that whatever happens, just be patient. Like, Yusuf as well had a lot of patience, like he was sent to jail, but at the end of the day it was all rewarded because we saw how Yusuf ended in the right place, in a bigger place, and that's something we should all learn from. Okay, so the most important lesson though we should learn from this surah, if anything, take this. Okay, we plan and you plan, but ultimately Allah is the best of planners. So that's something that is like really portrayed in this surah. So Yaqub had plans, Yusuf had plans, everybody had plans in this surah. Basically everybody had plans for Yusuf, but at the end of the day everything went according to Allah's plan, and it just shows how Allah is the dominant one. That's something we should learn from. If you are going through something and it's not going according to your plan, just know that Allah's plan is the best. At the end of the day, if it doesn't go according to your plan, the plan, like Allah's plan, would come out best. Like, it will be the best plan for you either ways, so that's something we should learn from, and we should accept as human beings, find happiness in that, basically, because once you know that Allah is the best of planners, it wouldn't really bother you if things don't go your way. So that's something we should really learn from, and we should accept in our lives. So that's it for some of the lessons we can learn from this surah. And I know I definitely would not have done justice to this surah, because there are a lot more we can get from this surah, but I would encourage all of us to read the surah again, read the surah and read the don't just read the Arabic, read the translation, have a very good English translation and read it, and just see how it applies to life in general and the lessons you can learn from it. And if you are going through hardships and grief and sadness, just know that it's temporal. Allah's plan is going to prevail at the end of the day, and it's going to be the best plan for you. Just know Allah is coming through for you, and there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And so yeah, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you think about this video. If you've read the surah, what are some of the lessons you learned from it? And don't forget to subscribe, share. Please share with your friends so that they can learn a thing or two, and I want to say thank you to all my friends and for the love on the last video, friends and family, for always motivating me. May Allah reward you, and may Allah reward us all, and may He accept our prayers during these last 10 days. Don't forget to pray for me, pray for your friends, pray for your loved ones, pray for the world, pray for everybody. Bye guys.